Hey beauty babes, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Halle J here. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and join the gang because I am dropping all the tips and tricks on how I am achieving these perfect glams on my clients. But in today's video, it's going to be my updated natural glam makeup routine. I love how this face came out. I have done her makeup multiple times on this channel before. If you haven't seen my previous tutorials, I will put some of them up here, but I have been loving my new routine lately. I've been going for like softer contours, just a more even base rather than like my super bright under eye and like intense contour. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, be sure to continue watching and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye. Hey beauty babes, it is your girl Halle J here and I am back with another client tutorial. Yes, I know it's been a minute, but I am back. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into this tutorial. So as y'all can see, I am moisturizing her skin with the Emberlee's moisturizer. Everything that I'm using in the tutorial will be linked down below. I'm just applying this with a foundation brush. I believe this is the e.l.f. foundation brush, and just applying this onto her skin. I did use some witch hazel as a toner before this. Just wipe that over her skin with a cotton pad. And now I'm taking a beauty sponge. This is the AOA beauty sponge. I get them from Amazon, super affordable. And I'm just pressing that moisturizer into her skin. For primer, I am using the e.l.f. Power Grip. This is a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip. I have been loving it. It's supposed to literally allow the makeup to stick. And I'm going to go ahead and start off on her brows. I did apply some clear lash glue to her brows and kind of like help her brows stay in place. Going in with the Ulta Slim Brow Pencil in Espresso and just doing hair like strokes because she already has pretty full brows, but I just kind of want to intensify it and add a little bit more color into them. I've been really putting in a little bit more effort into my brows. I really want to work on my brows because I just feel like my technique with them, like I don't really have a set technique, but I want them to be very soft and natural. So yeah, I liked how her brows came out. For concealer, I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Cool Tan, and possibly, y'all, I recorded this footage a while ago, so I'm just trying to guess on what I used, but I believe it's Cool Tan and possibly Tan Deep Sand or Tan Medium Sand, one of those. I'm not sure, I'm sorry, but I definitely mixed in the Cool Tan LA Girl Pro Concealer. I just love the consistency. It's like very thick and full coverage, so it just allows me to get a perfect eyeshadow base as well. So that's what I am using, and I'm just using a small flat detail brush to really help me get underneath her brow and create a nice shape. Now I am applying her foundation. I'm going in with the NARS Radiant Longwear in Macao and applying that all over her face. I'm also going to go ahead and shape out the top of her brow. And before I start to blend out this foundation, I'm going to spray her with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist and just apply a little bit of air to it with my fan to help it kind of dry down. And then I'm going to blend it out with a Real Techniques face brush and just press this foundation into her skin. I want to make sure that this is nice and blended, so I do take my time when it comes to my base, especially foundation. I want to make sure that it is nice and blended and it is looking like skin. I just applied her concealer everywhere that I normally would, the center parts of her face, underneath her eyes, her chin, her lip, bridge of her nose, and her forehead. And I'm taking that same foundation brush to just help those two products mesh together. So I'm just using the brush to blend out the outer edges, and I am going to blend out the inner corners with that AOA Beauty sponge. So this is what the base is looking like before we go ahead and set it in with powder. It's giving coverage, but it's also giving us a slightly bright effect underneath the eye, exactly what I wanted. So now to set underneath her eyes, I went in with the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm putting some of that on my sponge, and I am pressing that powder in underneath her eyes. Always have your clients look up because you do not want any creasing to start before you can set it with powder. And I did go a little hand with this powder on this side, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but I make sure I press it all the way into the skin. So this is me in real time, like continuously going over this area and making sure that it is getting into the skin. Went ahead and applied it on the chin, on the top of the lip, and I did do it on the other side as well. So now this is the base after we have set all of the concealer, and it is time to contour the face. I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Islanding and just putting that in the hollows of her cheeks. The camera did cut out, but I did go ahead and do her nose as well. And it's just a very slight contour, nothing too intense, just something to give her face dimension. And of course, my favorite part, blush. I'm using the Juvia's Place palette, the Warrior 2 palette, and using those peachy eyeshadows as a blush. She looks so cute, loving this base. So now it's time just to set the bottom half of the face. So I'm just taking a little of that powder and pressing that underneath her chin as well, making sure the whole face is set. And now I'm taking some Revolution banana powder and baking her face a bit underneath the eyes. And now I'll let that sit. I'm going to go ahead and apply her shadow. This is from the same Juvia's Place palette. And for eyeliner, I'm using the Inglot gel liner and applying that in her waterline. I'm also going to do it on top of her lid as well. Liner really just makes the eyes pop. It definitely made like her eye color pop a lot more, as y'all can see. Now I am lining her lips with the NYX Line Loud in Rebel. It's just like a warm brown. And for her lips, I mixed the Infallible liquid lipstick and some white concealer to get this very light pink, because the pink is actually like a darker pink, but I like to brighten up the lips, so I always just add white concealer. I'm going to have her blot her lips together, and what she couldn't get, I'm going to go in with a brush and just blend out those edges. For gloss, I use the Ulta Jelly Gloss in a Popsicle. It's just a very pink gloss, super cute. And now I'm dusting away that banana powder, and just so there won't be any flashback of any sort. Finishing powder, I am using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan, and just applying that all over her face, and especially getting underneath her eyes so there will be no flashback from the powder. And it also helps the face to look a lot more even. Here I'm just going to apply these lashes on her, and this completes the look. I did apply a little bit of highlight on here. She loves highlight, so I went in with the Morphe Totally Tan face palette and went in with those highlighter shades. But this is the final face. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm just sitting here taking a few pictures. These days I've been using raw footage from my iPhone. I have the iPhone 11 Pro, and I just take videos and pictures. And I also like to use the 2x effect to really zoom in, as you see here, to really capture it. It gives a very crisp quality photo. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and join the gang. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me some comments down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, girls.